Yeah. I wasn't going to say that. I was waiting for you.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, I'm. The way it's going now, you just shut up. You don't say a word.
We were asking Connor today just about confidence and how even a player who puts up as much offense as he does kind of can ride that wave of confidence up and down sometimes, and you can see it in him too.
I think it affects everybody when you feel good about your game as an individual. You tend to make more plays. The risk you play with, you get rewarded with a little bit more. And when your high-end players are playing that way, they feel good. They can drag everybody's confidence up with them. So Connor's been able to do that lately. We now have a tough task ahead of us. We're going to play 9 of our next 12, I believe, on the road, playing against teams that we're desperately chasing, and we're going to have some success. So to be confident and feeling good about your game is one thing. To maintain that and play properly so that you can hold on to it is the challenge for us, and we're looking to start that tomorrow night in LA.
What was the chatter like just on the bench last night when McDavid was putting up that performance?
Well, happy for a number of reasons. One, for the team success first and foremost, and he played a big part in it, but also the way he scored his goals. You could hear players talking about the skill, the speed. You know, I often hear them talking about what the opposition feels like. I wonder what he thinks of Connor coming down on him at that pace. But once we got the lead and a comfortable lead, especially in the third, it was a relaxed bench. And I think I mentioned it once or twice this year. We haven't had many of those games, so it was nice to have that. But it's over. We park it and we move on.
Are you able to, whether it's this morning when you watch back the tape or during the game, are you able to sort of act like, I don't know if act like a fan is the right term, but watch him and do what he does even though you're in the midst of coaching and line changes?
Oh, we do. We do that often. Even on the bench, you become a fan, and you appreciate not only his skill level. We have a number of players that make you go wow sometimes, and you appreciate it. And perhaps we maybe even appreciate it a little bit more than even the fan does, because we're around the players. We're so close to it. We understand the speed and the pace that it's happening at. When you're a fan and enjoying the game at the upper level, it looks a little bit slower than it really is on the ice. And when you're on the bench, you get almost all 5 senses. You can hear, you can see, you can almost smell the game a little bit. And when you've tapped all your senses, you're really into it.
So what did you sense when you guys got 2 power play goals that gave you the lead after having 3 power play goals in your previous 18 or 19?
Well, it was about time. It was good that group stepped up and zipped the puck around and put it in the net. I sensed that we were a confident group. There's been a number of games where our power plays failed and maybe we've been scored on the penalty kill in the first one, and now we're facing an uphill battle. It was nice to turn that around and play with a lead and play with a little bit of special team confidence.
Connor said a friend of his texted him yesterday with some suggestions on how to score some goals and produce some offense. There was a buddy that kind of gave him some tips early in the day. Are you perhaps a consulting role or something?
It worked, so keep his number in your phone and tap him every now and then. But you know, there's a lot of friends out there that have a lot of advice for a lot of us, and you've got to weed through it sometimes. You can't absorb all the advice that one receives, whether you're a player, a coach, even a trainer, manager. So whatever you did to weed it out was the proper thing, because he scored a number of different ways.